Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Erie, Kansas, where tonight we have varsity girls basketball action between the visiting Humboldt Lady Cubs and your Erie Lady Red Devils. Coming into this contest, Mr. Kramer, it's a tied series. We've seen the Humboldt team here twice this year. We won the first match. They came away with, I believe, a 1-point victory there in the second game of the year. So, what do you look forward to tonight?
Well, Ryan, got a little story to tell you.
Oh, right. I like stories.
So, if I can tell this story, I told Maddie and Jenna today, those two girls are the only two remaining girls from our original third grade basketball team that played as fourth graders. Into the season, we went down to Caney to play in the postseason tournament for the Junior Tri-Valley League tournament. Playing in a game, played Caney for the second time that season. Ended up losing that game. Real heartbreaker of a loss, close ball game. And we set them girls aside the next day and said, hey, what happened last night doesn't matter. You got today to get better. And those girls came out and they played 3 games that next day. Played Caney in the championship game. Before we started, talked to them again. Said, hey, we need to sit down. There's nobody out here but you, your coaches, your teammates. Nothing else matters. I don't want you looking at mom and dad. I don't want you looking at grandma and grandpa. I don't want you looking at anybody. Don't even want you looking at the scoreboard. I want you to focus on what you came out here to do. And that was win a ball game. And, Ryan, we beat that team by 20 points that night in a team that we'd lost to twice that season in close ball games. So I reminded those girls not about the games we lost, not about how we lost those games, but about the games we won. And when you look at this season, we started out strong, started 6-0. 9-2 at the end of January. Then that dadgum groundhog came out, saw his shadow, and the wheels fell off the bus. Finished the regular season 11-7, or 11-8. That adds up to the right number. So after starting 9-2, we went 2-6 in the month of February. Well, guess what? I looked at the calendar today, Ryan. It's March.
That's right.
It's a new month. It's a new ball game. Nothing that we've done between now and last December means anything. It's all right now today. The girls got an opportunity to come out here, do something that hasn't been done in Red Devil, Lady Devil basketball in quite a while. And I reminded those girls that's where they're at. And nothing was more important than coming out here and playing with your heart, playing with passion, and playing with pride. And I believe if they convey that to their teammates and come out here and do that tonight, Lady Devils can and will be victorious on their home court tonight.
I agree. Talking about Maddie and Jenna as two of our leading seniors on this team, and you throw in the other senior, Skylar Clevenger. Those three need to have a big game tonight. Clevenger's going to have to hit some outside shots to open up the inside game of Maddie Kramer, and Jenna needs to hit a couple of them shots to take some pressure off of Clevenger there. And first time this year, we will be without one of our post players. Young freshman Alex Pasquarelli will not be participating this evening. We hope she gets well. She had a little bit of a knee injury over there at Cherryville in the last game. But, a junior, Sarah Stark, stepped in that night and played the best game of her career. So if she can come in and play as well or as she played over there, we're going to be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely going to be missing Alex Pasquarelli tonight. But like I said, Stark stepped on the floor there last Friday, had a good ball game. We need her to do that again all the way on through this season, because as it looks now, Pasquarelli is not going to return however many games we play. That that hurts us in a lot of ways. But probably the biggest thing that hurts us is depth. With Kramer, with the ability to get in foul trouble early, that puts one sub on the bench to bring in that post position. Stark also has a tendency to get a little out of control and get in foul trouble as well. If that's the case, we're going to be putting somebody down in the low post position that is not played there all year long. So it's vitally important that our big girls keep their head in the game. They play with passion. They play with that heart. They don't play with emotion. And I talked to Maddie a little bit last night. I said, you got to get your emotions out of it. You got to get that frustration out of the game. That's when you're picking up those couple extra fouls that are putting you on the bench. You got to play with smart ball and move your feet. And hopefully all the girls can come out here and do that tonight. In a game that, we beat them by 2, lost by 2. So, hey, score's tied. We're going to start this game at 0-0, and we're going to play 32 minutes of basketball. And at the end of that, the team with the most points is going to advance to the next round. And, we're just excited to be here tonight. And I really think we've got a team capable of doing it. They just have to put it all together again tonight and get back to how they were playing at the start of the season.
Yeah, I agree. If we can eliminate, the dagger that's been part of our losing past here, we need to cut down on the turnovers, hit free throws, and backside rebound. And I think those 3 things will be a key again here tonight. I forgot to mention our other senior coming off the bench, with Pasquarelli's injury. Hopefully, Heaven Ellis can step in and contribute some good minutes tonight. She's another big body coming in for the Lady Devils. So, hopefully the contributors will keep contributing, and hopefully we can get some other girls involved in the game and get some extra scoring. I know Humboldt coming in. The two main girls that I remember that we're going to have to kind of keep an eye on. There's Jessica Meyer, she's a senior there for him, and also the other senior, Jada Dangerfield. Those 2 girls are probably the leading scorers for Humboldt, so it'll be interesting to see. We've done a good job in the past keeping Dangerfield and Myers both kind of under control. So hopefully tonight we can continue that with our defensive effort.
Yeah, Ryan, we look back to that 6-0 start, and what did all those games have in common?
We won.
Captain Obvious here. I didn't realize I was sitting with such a scholar. Yes, sir. Why did we win? We kept their good players off the boards. I knew you were going to go there. But as we played those games early on, Uniontown's got some scores on their team. We shut them down. Humboldt's got some scores on their team. We shut them down. We go into the next contest. They had a score on their team. We shut them down. That's what we did early on in the season, and we ware victorious out of it. That's what we got to come out here tonight and do. Dangerfield, she's going to be a threat inside. She can step outside and play a little perimeter play. So, just an all-around great athlete that we've got to keep our eye on and keep in check. And as you said, with Jessica Myers, I believe the Hottenstein girl maybe had a few points the last time off the bench. So, Humboldt's got some threats there that we've got to keep an eye on. But, nothing to be shook about because we've got some good athletes and good ball players as well. And we don't have to have a lot of points from everybody. We just need some contributions. Some of those contributions, some of the biggest contributions in a basketball game don't show up in the stat box. And that player to me right now for this Lady Devil team is Jenna LaRue. We are a better team when that girl's on the floor. With her knee injury from last season, she's seen a lot less time on the floor this year. But, I would never want her to get on the floor and put herself at risk of getting an injury. But if she's feeling good and not in foul trouble, we got to have her on the floor because we are a better team with her on the floor.
That is correct. And, folks, we're here about a minute away from game time. We're getting ready for the national anthem. We're going to turn it over here. We're going to put the mic down, let you listen to the national anthem, and then we'll get ready to call the game.
So here we go. came to Humboldt, we are being assigned vouchers from Humboldt Public Schools. Those vouchers must be present for you to be able to enter the gymnasium unless your players and coaches actually on the pass gate, the actual pass gate list, coaches and players and media. Other than that, everybody must have a voucher, and if you do not have a voucher, you will not be able to go into the game. The vouchers will be starting to be distributed tomorrow morning for the Thursday games, and the students, just like we've been doing on the student pass gate list, that's the way we're going to continue. So we're going to have two options. The students can pick up all their tickets in the office and distribute them to the people on their list, or the students can have you come by and pick them up, but you must be on the students pass gate list to get one of the vouchers. And kind of like we've been doing, at 1:30, if we have extras, then they will be available, but not till then. I hope that all makes sense. Also, again, for everyone in this building, we've been wearing our face masks all year to keep our students healthy, allow them to play ball. We mask so they can play, so we ask everyone, please stay masked, wear your mask properly throughout the night. Also, we ask there be no food or drinks in the gymnasium other than for our players and workers. Thank you, have a great evening, and here's Mr. Wilson.
Good evening, basketball fans. At this time, we will present the national anthem. Everybody will please rise and remove your cap and cover. Mr. Francis wanted me to tell everybody that something was lost, and if you think you've lost something, he's found it, and you can go talk to him, and he will give it back to you. Now, welcome everybody to sub-state basketball. Some girls action. First, let's announce the starters from our visitors from Humboldt. Our first starter is number 2. She's a junior, Kirsten Moreau. Our next starter is a senior, number 5, Jessica Myers. Our next starter is a senior, number 14, Jada Dangerfield. The next starter for the Lady Cubs, the sophomore, number 20, Carson Haviland. And the next starter is also a sophomore, number 22, Carly Wools. The Lady Cubs are coached by Aubrey Jones. And now for your Lady Devils of Erie, a 5'8" senior, number 10, Jenna LaRue. A 5'7" senior, number 13, Skylar Clevenger. A 5'9" junior, number 20, Sarah Starr. Our next starter is a 5'3" junior, number 22, Riley Brad. Our next starter is a 6' senior, number 23, Maddie Kramer. The Lady Devils are coached by Cindy Daniels.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard the announcement of the starting lineups. We'll be getting ready to go to live action here as the visiting Cubs will be traveling right to left, and your Erie Red Devils will be traveling left to right tonight to begin the game. Humboldt will have the ball. They will inbound it there to, I believe, Myers. She'll kick it over to Havlin. Havlin gets it over to Dangerfield, on over to Murrow. Murrow at the right wing. Brand out on defense there. Passes over to Wools. She gets it over to Myers. Myers looking for Havlin. Good job of passing the ball around the outside here. The Lady Red Devils have came out into a man-to-man defense tonight, going away from their 1-3-1, Mr. Kramer.
Yeah, interesting call here to see him go, but definitely, like I said, got some threats to match up against.
Good cut there by Murrow. She's going to lay it up and put it in. 7:15 left here in the first quarter. The Humboldt Cubs 2, Lady Devils nothing. Brand on the right wing looking for the offense cutters there. She'll get it back to LaRue at the top of the key. LaRue will get it back to Brand at the right wing. Stark working awful hard down there in the low post. She'll get it off to Clevenger. Clevenger's going to drive down the baseline, get it into Stark. Nice pass over to Kramer. She goes up.
Oh,
no good. Rebounded by Dangerfield. She'll get it to Murrow, and Murrow's going to bring it up the floor here. She's going to get it over at the right wing to Havlin. Havlin kicks it out to Myers, over to Murrow at the left wing here, inside to Havlin, back outside to Murrow. She's going to drive on Brandt, get held up, kick it out. Now Dangerfield has it out on the right wing. Humboldt surveying the floor here, passing around the outside, looking for those inside cutters. Lady Devils doing a good job defensively. Havlin, she gets loose. She puts it up. No good. Brandt went for the rebound, but there's going to be a foul called on the floor here.
Looks like it's going to be on number 22. Wools be her first, team first. Oh, they called it on number 2. They were both in there. Still her first foul.
Brand over to Clevenger. Clevenger looking inside there. Had Kramer for a little bit. Now she's got Stark. Stark goes up. No good. Rebound there by Dangerfield. LaRue all over the offensive player there, and there's going to be a foul called on the floor.
Well, there was 2 mistakes there. Ryan, Maddie Kramer stuck way far underneath the basket there. Had no chance for that rebound unless it was a made basket. That's not the part of third-grade basketball I wanted her to remember. And then Jenna needs to separate a little bit out there in that far way.
Havlin controlling it, gets to Myers, on over to Wools. Wools gets it over back into Murrow. Dangerfield has it on the right wing here.
Drop back into a zone, Ryan, after those first 2 possessions.
Shot was no good. Rebound fought for. Everybody's on the floor there, and we got a dead ball. It's going to be a jump ball call. Erie will gain possession due to the arrow. Clevenger's going to bring it up. Humboldt is in a man-to-man defense here tonight. Stark on the right baseline here dribbling. She's going to drive in. Shots up. No good. Rebound again by Dangerfield.
Well, Ryan, we got to improve on that. 3 inside shots, 3 missed baskets.
Yeah, we got to have those, 8 foot and in. We need to score as many of those as we can. And I think all 3 of them was within 4 foot, so we need to get those connections made there. Murrow drives in, kicks it out to Havlin. She fires a 2-pointer. It wasn't Haviland, was it?
I don't know. I believed you.
22. It had been Wools. Wools with that last shot for Humboldt. It was good. So now we have a foul call on the floor here on Humboldt.
That is on Haviland. Will be her first. Team second.
Erie passes it into Stark. She's driving around the right-hand side there, and she'll spin, move, and Kramer was wide open. Stark seen her late. Dangerfield step in, stole the ball. Now Dangerfield bringing the ball up, and we got another foul call on the floor here.
That's going to be on number 10, Jenna LaRue. Going to be her second here in the first quarter. Into the game for the Lady Devils is going to be Mia Pemberton. Well, Ryan, that's a big deal right there. You know, Jenna's didn't learn from that first one and playing too tight on her in the open court.
There's a three-pointer put up by Myers. No good. Rebounded by Stark. She'll get it off to Clevenger. Now she'll pass ahead down the right wing here to Brandt. Brandt controlling the dribble here. Picks it up out in no man's land. Gets it to Stark. She drives, spins, throws it away again. Wool stepped in front and took it away there. 3:45 left here in the first quarter. Humboldt's 4. Lady Devils not on the scoreboard yet. They still have 0. Good job there by Clevenger stepping in, knocking it away here. Devils will fall back, and it looks like a 2-3 zone here on the inbounds play. They get it inside to Dangerfield working on Kramer. Nice pass over there to number 15, Murrow. So we got 2 Murrows here this evening.
Foul's going to be on number 20, Sarah Stark. Going to be her first, team third. Isabella Murrow to the line.
She gets the friendly roll, and the first one is good. Second one on the way, a lot prettier shot, and it also goes in. So 3:33 left here in the first quarter. 6-0 Humboldt Cubs over the Lady Red Devils.
Big possession here, Ryan. We need to get this. Defense is doing their job. Offense got to do something here.
Man, a lot of contact there underneath as Kramer cut across the lane. Dangerfield all over, but there was a no call. It was tapped out of bounds. Possession will stay here with the Lady Devils. Get it to Pemberton here on the right baseline. She's going to dribble up, kind of reset the offense here. Get it to Clevenger. Clevenger's going to drive, kick it out to Kramer here. Inside to Stark from the elbow. No good. Kramer with the rebound and a putback. 3:05 left in the first quarter. Lady Red Devils get on the board here. They're trailing the Cubs 6-2. Lady Devils look like they went back to that 1-3-1 zone here. We've got a dead ball, jump ball. Possession will stay with Humboldt. They'll have the possession here on the baseline. Humboldt looking inside, but they'll get it out to Myers for 3. No good. Fought for by Murrow. Rebounded again by Kramer. She's got it and cleared out there for Clevenger. She'll pass down to Stark. Stark's going to drive the baseline. Shots up. Air ball. No good. Rebound by Dangerfield. Haviland, she brings up, pulls up from the left elbow. No good. Shot goes out of bounds. So it'll be Erie's ball here with 2:29 left in the first quarter. Humboldt 6, Red Devils 2.
You know, Ryan, that wasn't a bad take down there by Stark. You know, she had the defender moving and somebody come down, got set. She had to pull up. It's not a bad shot to take. She's just got to be more confident in it and go ahead and shoot that ball to score instead of just trying to throw it up to get rid of it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the take there. It'd been nice if we could at least hit the rim, had a chance for an offensive rebound there.
Yeah, we had Maddie coming in for their offensive rebound. But you got to make connection, and the only way you're going to do that is, like I said, shoot to score, not just be shooting to get rid of the ball.
Clevenger in trouble here, gets it to Stark. She drives, kicks it out to Pemberton. Now we got Clevenger at the top of the key. She's going to drive in, little 8-footer, and it's good. 1:57 left here in the first quarter. That basket pulls the Devils within 2, 6-4. passes over to, we got Myers on the baseline. Little shot there's good. So 137 left here in the first. 8-4 Humboldt over your Lady Devils. Clevenger looking for the drive here. She tries to get it inside to Clevenger. I think they're going to call a kick ball there. Be Devils possession on the baseline. Brandt, the inbound, looking inside to Kramer. Little shots up. She got bumped, but she's going to try it again. She's going to get a third opportunity. This time she puts it in. Good job there by Kramer staying with that. 1:20 left here in the first. 8-6 Humboldt over Erie.
Yes.
Inside, outside. Dangerfield kind of loses control of it. She regains possession on the baseline, kicks it back out to Murrow. Cross court pass to Myers. She tries to go inside to Isabella Murrow. She's going to be out of bounds there. It'll be Erie's ball.
Ryan, while we got a second, I want to go to the defensive possession prior to that one. Jada Dangerfield's what made that happen. We have, with her being the threat in the middle, we had to step up and double team her, left that girl wide open. That's what we got to connect on down here on the offensive end. We got to get our threat so that we can have that outside shooting.
I would agree with that. Stark tries to get it there to Pemberton at the top of the key. We're under a minute to play here. Clevenger, she thought about a three. She's going to pull it, and she's going to pass it down the right baseline. Stark's going to drive. She'll throw it away as Murrow stepped in and took it away. She'll hand it off to Dangerfield. Dangerfield brings it up. We're under 30 seconds here in the first quarter. 8-6 ball game. Now Haviland at the free elbow. Going to be a foul called here on the Lady Devils.
It's going to be on Riley Brandt. Going to be her first. Team fourth will be on the floor, so it'll be a baseline. We're going to take a 30-second timeout here. I believe Coach Daniels saw something she didn't like, wants to talk about it here. Ryan, Lady Devils are doing a pretty good job defensively. Run a couple different looks at Humboldt. They're in that 2-3 out of the inbounds pass, the 1-3-1 standard. Come out on a little man. They're throwing the little things at them. Trying to keep things sorted out there. And defensively, 8 points here so far this first quarter. If we can get a shutdown here, that's not a bad first quarter run. Like we've said all season, low scores are in our favor.
Yeah, Coach Daniels done a good job here changing things up, keeping everybody guessing, especially the Humboldt Cubs here on offensive end. And, it's only a 2-point lead here. And, for as bad as our offense has started out percentage-wise, we're in good shape here. As number 22, Wools, fired a three-pointer there. Did not draw anything, but it's out of bounds off a Red Devils player here. So Humboldt will retain possession as Wools getting ready to throw it in. She'll get it to Haviland. Haviland drives and kicks it inside to Wools over to Dangerfield. Outside to Myers. Myers' three's no good, but there's Wools' backside rebound. We're under 10 to play here. Dangerfield's got it. Good job by Kramer, but Dangerfield regains possession, throws it up, no good. And that is the end of the first quarter here. Humboldt Cubs 8, Erie Red Devils 6. Justin,
go ahead.
No, I was just getting ready to say, no better than, we had a couple different opportunities down here, couldn't get nothing to fall. And, our shooting percentage is pretty bad here in the first quarter, so we can't do nothing but get better. Only being down by 2 here at the end of the first quarter, I think that's really good.
Absolutely. Offensively, we just got to be a little more patient. And when we shoot that ball, take full advantage of it and be looking to score. Defensively, the ladies are just playing hearts out right there on defense right now. That man-to-man, we were beat a couple times. Coach switched out of it pretty quick. It doesn't take long to figure out where your weakness is when you go to a man-to-man defense. But we've answered the call to an aggressive zone defense. That opportunity right there, we're packing things in tight. That three-point shot there that didn't fall for Humboldt was a long rebound. They was able to maintain possession, so they got another opportunity. But as the clock ticked down, they just couldn't score. And that's just good, solid defense by the Lady Devils. The trick is it's exhausting to play defense for that long. So, that's going to be the telltale down the stretch here as we go, as long as we can keep these girls on the floor and out of foul trouble and hopefully those legs stay with us.
Yeah, Erie has the ball coming out of the corner change there. Clevenger drives, kicks it over to Kramer. She puts it up, no good. Fought for underneath, and Dangerfield's going to come out of the pack. She's going to dribble down and control the offense here. She'll get it off to Murrow on over to Wools. Back to Murrow. Inside to Dangerfield. Her little shot's blocked by Clevenger. Good no call there as Haviland tried to flop there and didn't get the call. Brandt inside there to Clevenger. Her shot's up. Good. Holy moly. There's going to be a foul called on Erie here. Not sure what he's seen, but there's going to be a foul called here on Erie.
Well, rewind that one, ladies and gentlemen, but that's going to be an offensive foul on Skylar Clevenger for the books, and it's going to be her first, and that will be the team fifth.
Devils stay in that 1-3-1 zone here, trying to change things up. Wools on the left wing kicks it over to Murrow. Inside of the elbow here to Dangerfield. Back to Murrow. She fires a three off the glass, and it's good. 7:04 left here in the second. 11-6. Cubs over the Lady Devils. Brandt looking inside there. Had a cutter, but decided not to get it to her. Poked away by the Cubs. Out of bounds. It'll be Devils ball here on the baseline. Brandt the inbounds. Gets it inside to Kramer. She's going to go up, power up, and score. So 6:48 left here in the second quarter. Cubs 11, Lady Devils 8.
Ryan, the two she's missed, she's been open. The three she's made, she's had pressure on her, so maybe that's the key.
You bet. Murrow out at the left wing here, dribbling around, gets it to Dangerfield at the elbow. Round the horn, back to Dangerfield. Layups up and good. Nice cut there by Dangerfield, and she will finish. 6:23 left here in the second. Humboldt 13, Erie 8. Clevenger, she's going to try to drive in, kick it over to Pemberton, on over to Brandt. Brandt on the right wing here, looking for Clevenger out the top of the key. Erie running through their offense. Get it to Kramer on the baseline. She drives center of the floor, kicks it out. Pemberton ends up with it here, and she's going to keep it, drive, kick over to Stark. Little shots up, good. That little 6-foot shot there by Stark, she's pretty good at hitting that one.
She's pretty good at hitting that on the runner. That little jump shot looked nice there, and she's finally connected with that one. Got the seal broke for her. Maybe she can keep that going.
5:40 here left in the second period. 13-10, Humboldt over Erie. Murrow inside to Haviland, left-hand shot, no good. She gets her own rebound. Wools has it now. She puts it up, no good. And finally, it comes to Brandt. Brandt will take it, and she'll clear out here. Bring it up, set the offense up. She's looking to drive, kick it over to Clevenger. Clevenger gets it over to Kramer on the left baseline. Inside to Pemberton. Pemberton missed, but she got a foul there. She'll go to the line to shoot too.
Hey, better late than never on that call. I think he was waiting to see if it went in, but definitely was pushed in the back there, and Pemberton's going to go to the line to shoot too. Foul's going to be on Haviland, going to be her second, just a team third.
Pemberton's first free throw's up and good.
It's a good way to start at the free throw line tonight for the Lady Devils.
Second free throw's up and good.
That's a better way to start.
That's right. 2 for 2, 5-10 left here in the second quarter. Erie cuts the lead to 1 here, and that's a travel. Good job there by the official to keep an eye on that. So Erie will have a chance in a long time here to be able to take the lead if we can get a score. Clevenger's going to control it here at the point. Kicks it over to Stark. She's been very aggressive out here on the right wing. She's going to get it into Kramer. Kramer picks it up here, gets it off to Pemberton. They run into each other, get it to Clevenger. Clevenger, little runner, no good. Rebound by Dangerfield. Dangerfield will clear it over to Wools as Wools brings it up and gets it over to Murrow. Over to the left baseline to Myers inside the other Murrow. We're over on the right baseline. Myers shots up, no good. Should be a foul call here.
Shot there, partially blocked by Maddie, and then she goes after and gets fouled.
Good job there by Kramer standing her ground. She got bulldozed over there.
It's going to be on Isabella Murrow, number 15. Going to be her first, team fourth.
Here we are again, folks. 4:20 here left in the second period. We throw the ball away. Dangerfield steps in the passing lane there. Dangerfield's going to go ahead and bring it across, get it over to Wools. Back over to Murrow. They pass around back and forth to each other, try to get it into Isabel Murrow. She's going to go up. Shots blocked, but there's going to be a foul called here on the floor. Actually, it's going to be on the shot attempt. She's going to go to the line to shoot, too.
3 Red Devils in there. He picks out Sarah Stark, who probably came in the hardest there, and going to get that foul. Going to be her second. It's going to be the team sixth.
Murrow's free throws up and no good off the front end of the iron.
So into the game for the Red Devils is Josie Jacquino.
Second free throws up and good. Puts the Cubs up by 2, and we're going to have a full timeout here by Humboldt. Kramer, junior Josie Jackwall checks in the game here, and I tell you, we've seen her a couple different times step up in a varsity game and play pretty good. Not getting to see a lot of varsity action, but when she does get in, she does some good things. I know her youth's still there. She's still learning, playing at the speed that we're playing at. But I look for big things, especially against Humboldt. I believe Josie can come in and give us a threat here off the bench, especially on the defensive end by blocking out and rebounding.
Absolutely. There's another young lady that kind of at the beginning I was talking about, the help from the team that's not going to show up in the stat book. Josie Jacquino is going to be that young lady for us tonight coming off the bench. She's got a great opportunity. Backside rebound is going to be her thing. She's going to be on that offside probably a lot of times. She's going to be in great position to block out, and she does a great job doing it. So, tonight that's going to be an area that she has a chance to step up to. Like you said, keep up with this pace of the game. Nobody's really running the floor hard tonight. She's definitely going to be able to keep up with the game, block out, take your role on offense, shoot the ball when she's got it, the open look, and I think she's going to be a big asset to the Lady Devils tonight here.
Devils get the ball inbounded here, and Clevenger's going to bring it up, kick it over to Pemberton here at the top of the key. Pemberton gets it to Brandt, back over to Clevenger. Not much action underneath right now here, but Clevenger drives, tries to feed Kramer underneath. She'll kick it out to Brandt. Brandt fires the 3, no good. Rebounded by Dangerfield. Murrow brings it up, kicks it over to Wools, on over to Dangerfield on the baseline. Back around the top of the horn here. Isabel Murrow fires the 3, no good. Rebounded by Kramer. Good job of Pemberton there blocking out and tipping it over to Kramer on that possession.
Absolutely. There's a backside rebound or backside position that made that rebound.
Jacquinall tries to go inside there to Kramer. Dangerfield steps in, takes it away. She'll get it out to Wools as Wools brings it across, kicks it over to Murrow here at the left. Now we're at Myers here at the left wing, back to the point. They circle around the horn here. Isabella Murrow, she's going to fire another shot. Backside rebound was not there this time, and I'm not sure who caught that and put it up.
Myers.
Myers got the rebound and put back. So 2:40 left here in a second. Humboldt 16, Erie 12. Kramer drives in, kicks it to Brand out. Now Clevenger has the top of the key, kicks it out to Kramer on the outside here. She's going to drive on Dangerfield, puts a shot up and good. 2:24 left here in the second. That shot pulls the Red Devils within 2, 16-14. Devils staying in that 1-3-1 zone here. Dangerfield on the left baseline kicks it out. Now we got Murrow over to Dangerfield. Little 8-foot shot, no good. Rebounded there by Clevenger. Clevenger's going to push ahead and get it to Brand at the right wing. Back to Clevenger. She drives, kicks it to Jacquinall. Jacquinall's going to drive. Gets tied up here. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to give it back to the Cubs here. Wolves gives it back here to Haviland as Haviland checked back in. Isabel Murrow, no, she stayed in. Who came out? The other Murrow come out. Dangerfield here at the left wing. Kicks it to Haviland. She drives. Gives it off, gets it back. Now they try to go inside. Good job there by Maddie Kramer stepping right in front there, taking that ball away.
Quit throwing the ball up the floor like that.
Clevenger now gives it back. There's a push-off not called. I'm not sure how they call that foul on the Erie there as Haviland cleared away.
Yeah, that was a whole lot worse than what he called on Clevenger down here at this end. Way more deliberate with it.
Haviland goes to the free throw line. She misses, but it's rebounded by Pemberton. So 18-14 Humboldt over Erie right now. 1:13 left here in the first half. Pemberton on over to Clevenger. Kramer working hard down there. They're not looking at her, though. Now we're cleared back the top of the key. Brandt, she's going to drive. Now we got a foul call on the floor here against Humboldt.
It's going to be on Haviland. That's going to be her third here in the second quarter with a minute to go. So she will go to the bench.
Erie's going to have the ball at the baseline. They set up in the box formation. They get it to Kramer. Back to Brandt. Brandt shot, no good. Rebounded by Myers over there for Humboldt. She'll get it off to Wolves. We're under a minute to play here. Wolves brings it up. Sets the offense for Humboldt. Gets it over to Myers. Back to Wolves. Inside to Isabel Murrow. Good job there by Clevenger stepping in front of Dangerfield. She goes coast to coast. Lays it up and good. 35 seconds left here. 2-point game. Humboldt 18. Erie 16.
Apparently we've not moved enough, Ryan, and the lights went out on us.
Man, we do our best work in the dark, Kramer, and here we go. Dangerfield inside. They kick it back to Wolves. Now there's Isabel Murrow. No good. Rebound Pemberton. We still got 13 seconds here. If we push it up, we can get the last second of shot here. Pemberton has it. Kicks it over to Brandt. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Clevenger going to drive. Free throw line shot. No good. Tipped out of bounds, and that is the end of the first half. Humboldt Cubs 18. Erie Lady Red Devils 16. We're going to step aside here for 30 seconds. We'll be back with your halftime show. We're back here live at Erie, Kansas. Lady varsity basketball action here. Humboldt Cubs have a 2-point lead on the Lady Red Devils, 18-16. We're going to turn it over to Justin Kramer so we can get some halftime stats.
All right, Ryan. Mia Pemberton's got 2 free throws here in the first half for 2 points. Skylar Clevenger's got 4 points. Sarah Stark with 2, and Maddie Kramer with the other 8. Right now, the Lady Devils, come out scored 6 in the first quarter to Humboldt's 8. Then they both matched stride in the second quarter and put up 10 points apiece. We just got to continue this roll down the stretch here. 10-point quarter. There's nothing wrong with that. And we're down by 2, so we've got to outscore these next 2 quarters. And see what we can do. Big news right now for the Lady Devils. Jada Dangerfield's just got 2 points coming the second quarter. And that's big right now for the Lady Devils to be holding her to 2 points at halftime. That's a girl that we've definitely got to keep our focus on. They're running that cutter through looking for. Right now, Maddie's got 2 big blocks down inside, at least 2, and that's causing Humboldt to rush some shots. You might have saw a couple air balls down there as Maddie came at him with her hands up. I mean, she's a big gorilla-looking thing coming at you, hands in the air. Octopus, that's what Coach Hudson used to call her. She's got the old tentacles of flying, and that you get that in your face, that can really defend you, mess you up as a shooter. Right now, I think that's working in our favor. We got Murrow hit a 3-pointer for Humboldt, but the rest of their shots have been coming inside. Mostly not on the first attempt. They're having to work hard for every shot. The Lady Devils defense is doing good, keeping them away from not giving up anything super easy.
Yeah, very fitting to be a 2-point halftime lead here either way, as both games, if I remember right, ended in a two-point victory for one's for Erie, one's for Humboldt. So very fitting to only have a 2-point lead here at halftime. I want to kick out. We forgot to do this last night, and I wanted to go ahead and mention we really thank the girls coming out last night during the boys' game. Had a great student section for the kids that could be here. And the boys have returned the favor here tonight. Looks like they've dressed up a little bit more than what the girls did. So maybe Thursday night the girls can try to outdo the boys here. But good to see the crowd in the stands and both teams supporting each other during these sub-state games.
Yeah, absolutely. Peer pressure is huge, right? We learned about it when we were kids. This is positive peer pressure right here, what we're seeing tonight. Last night the Lady Devils were here in force, wearing jerseys to support the boys. Tonight the boys come out here and they're wearing little Dr. Seuss costumes and some other costumes there, looking good in their outfits. And there you go. That's that. That positive peer pressure. They're loud in the stands for the kids, and that's what we want to see, supporting these ladies as we go on, and definitely as supporting the young men as well.
You bet. I seen Mr. Pfeiffer and Mr. Carlisle both here this evening supporting the girls, and I guess they're here to support the girls or trying to keep these boys from getting in trouble, one of the two. But good to see those coaches out here supporting. A lot of good fans here in the stand tonight. It's good to see that. 5:10 left here at halftime. We're going to step aside here for about 30 seconds to a minute. We're going to run show the Booster Club sponsors here, so you get a look at that, and we'll come back after that's ran. Y'all just got to see the screen there. That's all the Booster Club sponsors that we have this year, and we want to send a thank you out to each and every one of you. Also like to go ahead and thank Pete's Corporation, Carrie Ranenbarger, Amy Smith, Pat and Judy Smith for some extra donation for the equipment that it's taken to be able to put these live streams on. We really appreciate all the community support, and excuse me. Stay tuned after the game for our post-game show. We've got some exciting news to bring to you after the game. We're down to about 3 minutes here at halftime, so we're not going to get into anything like that. But go ahead and stay tuned after the game. And we got some exciting news to bring you, and we'll fill you in on all that. And Mr. Kramer, I know we'll play the winner of Uniontown and Southeast that's going on right now. Do you have any updates on how that game's going?
Well, it looks like they're in halftime as well. Kind of funny. The clocks are exactly identical from at least what my phone shows and what our scoreboard shows here. But it looks like Uniontown's commanding that game with a 30-9 halftime lead.
Hopefully Friday night we'll get to travel to Humboldt and watch the girls play the winner of that contest. But, 2-point lead here at halftime. I think it's very fortunate we was down. I guess it was a 2-point lead after the end of the first quarter. So we came out and put up 10 points, held them to 8 in the second, but still not or I guess we each scored 10 points in the second quarter. But started slow on the offensive end. So I'm looking for, a lot of times the girls come out in the third quarter and try to take over a game, and hopefully we'll see that here tonight.
Yeah, we just need to come back on the floor. Looks like it's going to be our ball coming out of the halftime. So we need to use that opportunity to tie this ball game right out of the gate. Set the tone that, hey, we're here. You're in our house. You're not going to win in our house. We came here to set the score straight. And, get 2 points here off the start, come down and play that tough, aggressive defense and try to, like I said, get that third quarter that we used to be so strong in, get that, take that back over and own this third quarter and put up 15 points and give up about 6. That's what we need to come out here and do.
Yeah, that would be great. We're about a minute away here to start the second half. Both teams are headed to the bench here. We're going to get last-second instructions. Get ready for the second half. Going to be Erie's ball coming out of timeout out of the half here. This time, Erie will be traveling right to left on your television screen. Humboldt going left to right. Not much foul trouble for the Red Devils. I know LaRue sat there after picking 2 first quarter fouls up, and I think Stark has 2, but Big news is we've got 3 on
Haviland
for Humboldt, so that's one of their starters. It looks like she will not start the second half. Isabel Murrow will start in her place. The rest of the Cubs will be the same, and it looks like the Red Devils are going to come out back to their normal starters of the game. We're underway here. Brand has the ball here at the top of the key. She's going to get it over to Clevenger at the left wing. Little bit stale. She's going to drive center, pull up. She should have shot that. She tried to get it to Kramer there, but Kramer was covered up. Looked like they double-teamed Kramer down there that time.
Yeah, and that's something with 8 points in the first half, you can kind of expect that they're going to come out and probably try to do.
You bet. There's Murrow, top the key over to Dangerfield at the right wing here. Passing around the horn, Isabel Murrow on the left wing now has the ball. She gets it back out to their sister there. I'm assuming they're sisters. Good defense there by LaRue, knocking it out. Be Humboldt's ball there on the sideline. Wools is going to throw it in. She'll throw it in to Murrow. Lady Red Devils fell back in here to a zone defense. It looks like a 1-2-2 maybe now. Tap out rebound goes to Brandt. Wool's going to stay on Brandt. She'll get it ahead to LaRue here. LaRue's going to try to drive, kick it inside to Stark. She goes up, no good, fought for. They're going to say it's off of Maddie. It'll be Humboldt's ball. Humboldt staying in that man. I didn't pick that up. Was they in man defense there?
Focused.
Good job there. Good hustle by Brandt to knock it away. They'll get it into Isabel Murrow, and she's going to drive it up and get it over to Wools, on over to other Murrow, over to Dangerfield on the right baseline here. Devils done a great job keeping Dangerfield off the scoring books here just with one basket. Murrow inside to Dangerfield, had good low position, misses it. Rebounded there by Myers, and there's going to be a foul called on the floor, I believe.
It's going to be on Jenna LaRue, going to be her third. Pemberton will check right in for her.
Be Humboldt's ball here on the baseline. Wools is going to inbound the ball, looking to get it. Now, good job, good cut there by Clevenger to knock it away from Murrow. It'll stay right here with Humboldt on the baseline. They're going to move her over to the corner. Devils really protecting that inside here. They're playing a sunk 2-3. They get it into Murrow. She fires a three and nothing but net. 6:24 left here in the third. That basket pushes the lead to 5, 21-16, Humboldt over Erie. Brandt setting the offense here. She's going to drive, kick out to Kramer, on over to Clevenger. Deep three, no good off the front iron, rebounded by Murrow. Here she comes up the floor. Oh, my lands, I don't know how that's a no call. She bulldozed her, but shots up, no good, rebounded by Brandt.
Yeah, Riley needs to be cautious there. I know you look up. You need to be looking up the floor the whole time. That doesn't sneak up on you.
Clevenger forced a shot there, and it was partially blocked. No good. Rebounded by Dangerfield. Murrow over to Wools, over to Isabel Murrow. Inside to Dangerfield, back to Isabel Murrow. Shots up, no good. Is blocked there by Stark. Pemberton has it. She'll bring it across and get it to Clevenger.
We need a much better offensive possession this time than we've had this quarter.
I was going to say I thought Clevenger got fouled down here the last go-around, but after that, it looks like there's going to be a lot of no-calls here in the second half. Nice drive there by Clevenger. Man, in and out. Good move, just could not finish.
It was a great screen there by Stark to step up and set that screen to allow Skyler to take that all the way to the basket. We just got to finish those.
Dangerfield shut down there by Kramer. They pass it around the hole.
Short, tipped.
Three-pointer no good. It was saved by Humboldt right into Stark's hands. Now we got a foul call on the floor against Humboldt.
It's going to be on Jada Dangerfield. Going to be her first.
Looks like Havlin will check back in for Isabel Murrow. 4:40 left here in the third. 5-point lead by Humboldt. We need good offensive possession here. Kramer, get in the scoring column here.
Yeah, been down by as much as 6 here. We don't want to go down by any more than that. Going to get a tie-up. It's going to go to Humboldt. So another turnover by the Lady Devils. That ball handling has plagued us all year long. Pemberton's going to say, hey, if you're just going to point at somebody, I'm going to throw it in. But they're going to get her straightened out and going to give the ball to Humboldt.
Devils running a 3-2 zone now. Might have been what they've been in the whole game. Maybe it never was a 1-2-2, but anyhow, we're going around the horn here, and they got Dangerfield inside, blocked by Kramer. Unfortunately, it went out of bounds. It's a good block there, but possession will stay with Humboldt here. 4:07 left here in the third. 21-16. Wools looking to inbound here. Goes cross court to Murrow. Baseline three-pointer, and she buries another one. That is Myers, Myers for three for Humboldt. 3:58 left here in the third. 24-16. We're going to have a full timeout here by Coach Daniels of Erie.
Yeah, we definitely need it. Come out here. What was there, 3 minutes to go here in the quarter?
3:56, I think.
Yeah, so about 4 minutes to go here in the quarter. Lady Devils have not got on the board this half. Gave up 2 big three-pointers, both of them off of baseline inbounds passes. They're plugging up that middle, so focused on don't let anybody score inside that we are giving up that outside shot now that we didn't give up in the first half. So that's a correction that we've got to make, and we've got to get something going on the other end of the floor. We're forcing too much, not moving the ball. First half we moved the ball well. Second half, not so much. We're kind of slipping back into that February slump, and we need to forget about that and remember that it's March and it's a new month, and let's get back to the basketball that we can play.
Yeah, we got to have a good offensive possession right here. I mean, we need to go ahead and get that first basket of the half, get things rolling, and really We just need to score some points.
We got to score points. Can't win if you don't put points on the board.
That's right. Devils going to inbounds. They'll get it to Stark here in the backcourt. She'll bring it across into the front court here and get handed off to Clevenger. Clevenger at the top of the key, picks it up, gets it to Pemberton. Pemberton over to the right wing to Stark. Stark surveying the floor. Dangerfield doing a very good job inside on Kramer. Stark's going to drive. There's a screen by Kramer. She gets bulldozed. No call. Clevenger with the runners blocked there by Wools. Wools going to bring it across the half-court line, get it over to Murrow. Back to Wools. Dangerfield on the baseline here, surveying the floor here, trying to look inside, goes ahead and gets it back out. They pass it around the horn. We're over on the left wing with Murrow. Myers looking inside there. She's going to drive on Stark, and there's going to be a foul called on the floor.
That's going to be Sarah Stark's third foul. There were 3:09 to go in the third quarter. Another offensive possession, Ryan, that we forced something that wasn't there. Another time down the floor, no points. We got to run the offense. We got to take what's they're giving us.
Wools over to Havlin. Pemberton working on Havlin here. We went back to a man-to-man defense here, Mr. Kramer.
Yeah, going to try that man again, see how they can handle it. But there again, you got to watch that cutter because that cutter will show your weak defense real quick.
Dangerfield gets it, drives in on Kramer, no good, but there's a rebound by Wools. She puts a shot up, no good, but she does get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot too.
Yeah, when you're playing that man defense and you see a drive, you got to drop down. Riley Brandt didn't do that opportunity, and she's going to get beat to the basket on the rebound and pick up the foul. Going to be her second.
First free throw by Murrow's good. We have Kristen Murrow at the line. Second free throw is also good. So 2:39 left here in the third. Biggest lead of the game for Humboldt. They pushed it to 10, 26-16. Clevenger brings it up, gets it to Kramer out high on the right. Top of the key here. Back over to Stark.
Mister.
Inside cutters are open at times, but we're not hitting them quite right. Pemberton now has it out the top of the key. Going to reset the offense. Havlin comes way out high on her. They get it to Clevenger at the elbows. They get it to Kramer a little bit underneath the basket, but she's able to control, put it up, and good. So finally, with 2:03 left here in the third period, Erie gets their first basket of half, cuts the lead to 8, 26-18. Devils stay in that man-to-man defense right now. Dangerfield way out high here. Kramer creeping a little bit closer to her. Humboldt passed around the horn. There's Dangerfield. Nice cut, but good job of Kramer sticking a hand in there, knocking away. Dangerfield will still control. Myers, the top of the key, gets it over to Havlin inside to Dangerfield. Kramer all over Dangerfield. Myers inside to Dangerfield. Kramer goes straight up. No good.
Come on. Block that, girl.
Rebound by Wools. Now Havlin, she gets it, but she walked with it. So it'll be a turnover on Humboldt here with 1:18 left in the third. 26-18. Hopefully the Devils can come down and get another possession here and take a little bit of points and cut into this lead here.
Yeah, I got the halftime seal broke off this end of the rim now. Let's see if we can do something with it.
Brandt, she's going to drive, kick it over to Pemberton, inside to Kramer, layup, good. Good offensive possession there for the Red Devils. Under a minute left to play, 26-20. We need a good defensive stop here. Myers out on the top of the key, gets it over to Wools. Wools working on Clevenger. She's going to try to get it over to the top of the key to Havlin, on over to Myers. Myers surveying the floor here. She's going to drive on Stark. Little runner up, no good. Rebound fought for, got by Stark. Here comes Clevenger. Rolling around 30 seconds. Pass ahead to Kramer. Shots up, good. Good job there by Kramer, beating Dangerfield down the floor, but a better pass by Clevenger. had her head up and seen the open person. We're under 20 seconds to play here in the third. Dangerfield on the sideline here. Gets it over, and they got it to Myers on top of the key. Over to Wools on the right wing. They get it to Dangerfield here. Under 5 left. Dangerfield going to shoot a 3. No good. Rebound Stark. And, folks, that's the end of the third quarter, but a nice job by the Lady Red Devils to cut the lead to 4 here as they were down by 10 with just a little over a minute left, Kramer.
Yeah, down by 10, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Come back 6 points by Kramer there on 3 possessions in a row. That's what we got to keep doing. The ball's moving. With the exception of that fast break that Skylar had her head up, saw Maddie down there and saw Dangerfield with her back to her, kind of trotting down the floor, not really seeing what was going on. The other 2 baskets were brought to you by running the offense. I think at least 4 of the Red Devils touched the ball on those possessions. We passed the ball to one side, reversed it to the other side, run the offense, run a cutter through, and there she was open. That's what it's going to take. You got to run the offense. You got to let it materialize. You got to let it happen after you go through it and ball reversal. The biggest thing that I see the difference between Humboldt's offense, the Red Devils' offense, Humboldt moves the ball quick on the top of the key. We hold the ball way too daggum much. When you're playing a man-to-man defense, when you're playing against any defense, you just got to move the ball. You can't just stand there and let the defense have time to react and correct. So we got to do fourth quarter down by 4. We've got to step up here and put some points on the board.
Yeah, and the little drive to the free throw line is really bringing the backside help, and that's opening up that backside pass down to the posts there. Erie has the ball here to start the fourth quarter. We're in our offensive set. Clevenger holding the ball. Kramer with the pick and roll. They get it to Kramer. She's working on Dangerfield. Nice job getting it to Pemberton. No foul call there. Stark on the floor. What are they calling here?
Coach Daniel's going to take a timeout, save the possession. It's probably a good call, but who would ever guess it would have ended up in the hands of one of our Red Devils there down low. So we're going to have a 30-second timeout here with 7:39 to go, and Red Devils will come out of the timeout with the ball on the baseline.
Yeah, Red Devils have 2 timeouts left here in the game. Humboldt still controls 4, but a good 30-second timeout there to save possession. We'll have the ball on the baseline. Hopefully get it to Kramer here down low. She can put it up, try to cut into this lead here.
Yeah, you hate to see you hate to see a timeout that early out of a quarter, but right now points are huge. If we can chip this lead to 2 on this possession, the momentum is in our side, and we can go somewhere maybe down the stretch here with this game.
Yeah, I think it was a great timeout trying to carry that momentum over here into the fourth. They're going to get it to Stark. Her shot's no good. Rebounded by Brandt. Off to Kramer. Little shots up. No good. Rebounded Stark. She goes up and she misses, but if she gets hammered, she'll go to the line to shoot 2 here. I think they missed 2 previous fouls, but that's all right. We'll take this one, send Stark to the free throw line.
Foul's going to be on Dangerfield, so that's an acceptable foul call too.
First free throw by Stark. Good. Second free throw's up and also good. And there you go, Kramer. We've cut it to a 2-point lead here. 7.5 left here in the fourth quarter. Devils kind of picking up the defensive tempo here. We're still in that man-to-man defense. Ball's over here to Havlin. You got to be careful there, ref. She's bodying her up, pushing off a little bit.
Putting that elbow right in Pemberton's face.
Brandt took a chance there. The shot was wild there by Murrow.
She was out of bounds.
Yep.
Going to be Red Devil ball.
Good hustle there by Wolves for Humboldt. She landed on the baseline, though, so it'll be a turnover for Humboldt here. 26-24. Humboldt has a 2-point lead. We got 7:05 left here in the fourth quarter. Clevenger bringing it up. Good screen there by Brandt. Inside to Stark. Stark trying to take it over. Gets it back to Clevenger. Clevenger's little 8-footer. No, it is good. Folks, we fought back. We've got a tie ball game here. 6:50 left in the fourth quarter. We're knotted up at 26. Looks like Murrow at the top of the key gets it over to Wools. Clevenger guarding Wools here. She's surveying the floor, looking for that inside cutter. Looks like they're going to pass it back to Havlin. She's going to drive baseline, kick it over to Dangerfield. She's at the elbow, no good. Rebounded by Kramer. She'll clear it out to Clevenger, and Clevenger's coming down. This is the first opportunity we've had to take the lead the whole game. Pemberton inside at the elbow, kicks it over to the other elbow to Maddie. She gives it to Clevenger. She goes up, no good. She does get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's amazing how kind of a sluggish game here the first 3 quarters, kind of a stalling game, and now the tempo's really picked up, and the Devils are striving kind of here in this upper tempo.
Yeah, finally pushing, finally realizing, hey, we came to play basketball tonight. Let's do it, girls.
Nice shot there by Clevenger. Her first free throw's up, and don't look at the scoreboard, but we have just pulled in front of had our first lead of the game here with 6:11 left here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw, nothing but net. 2-point lead here for the Lady Red Devils. Wool's going to bring it up for Humboldt. She comes up the right sideline here, followed by Murrow. She'll hand it off, get it over to Havlin. Havlin over to Dangerfield. Dangerfield working on Kramer here. She backs up, gets it to Havlin. She's going to drive. Shots blocked by Kramer, and there's a foul called on the floor. Havlin will go to the line to shoot 2.
So it wasn't a block. Darn it.
Now, it might have been a block, but that tomahawk's going to get you every time.
Yeah, she's been doing pretty good, staying straight up tonight. And, obviously the physical emotion of the game got to her there, and she brought the hammer down, made Havlin know she was there.
Havlin's first free throw hits about every part of the rim, but it goes in there. Second free throw's up short. Kramer with the rebound. Lady Devils still have a 1-point lead here. They get it to Pemberton, back to Kramer. Dangerfield throwing a little hassle in there. Clevenger up the right sideline, hands off here to Pemberton, over to Stark. Stark drives, kicks to Kramer. Kramer's little 8-footer kind of way off the mark there. 5:33 left here in the ball game.
That was forcing again there, Ryan. We didn't square to the basket.
Dangerfield working on Kramer, goes up, no good, but there's another foul on Erie. Dangerfield will go to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, I don't know. That was that sure was pretty decent defense compared to what we've seen the whole game for Maddie to pick up her second foul there. Yeah, Dangerfield went to the floor, but I question whether she was helped or not.
Dangerfield's first free throw's no good. Kind of unusual for Dangerfield. She don't miss many free throws. Hate to see her go to the line here. Second free throw is also no good, but there's Myers. She tries to fight for the rebound with Kramer knocked away, and Stark will chase it down here. Clevenger, she's going to bring it across, holding on to a 1-point lead here for the Lady Devils. Going to have a foul called, I believe, on Humboldt here on the floor.
It'd be good if they finally start seeing that hold call inside. It's going to be on number 22. Wool's going to be her second. Team fourth.
Devils pass it in, get it to Stark. She gives it off here to Pemberton. Pemberton working on Havlin. She picks it up, and our spacing's not very good. We got 3 players all in the same area. Now we're resetting. Clevenger in trouble. She'll throw it away. Here's Pemberton cut. She'd already used her dribble.
Never one dribble and pick it up. If you're going to go somewhere, don't dribble if you're not going somewhere with the ball.
Got a full timeout here by Humboldt with 4:56 left in the game. Erie clinging to a 1-point lead, 28-27.
Well, Ryan, I know Humboldt took this timeout. I think it's an opportunity for us, probably bigger than Humboldt right now, because the momentum, we kind of lost our momentum in there. We quit scoring. We kind of rushing some things inside. This gives us an opportunity to clean up, talk about what we're doing. Hey, be more careful with the ball. Take care of it. When you dribble to the side, if somebody dribbles at you, get out of the way. Don't stand there and leave your defender standing 2 foot away from the person with the ball. You can't be open. Nobody's going to be open. So, we know those are the conversations going on right now in the timeout. And Lady Devils have this opportunity to come out of this timeout, put up some tough defense, and try to get another offensive possession and try to extend this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Justin, we knew coming in this was going to be a dogfight each game we played against these Cubs. It's been a dogfight each game and been a close game. You know, both teams throughout the three contests have had some large leads and let it dwindle. And Humboldt come out here tonight and had a 10-point lead in the third. And Lady Devils has done a good job of fighting back and actually taking a 1-point lead here with under 5 minutes left to play. So let's finish this one out, girls. Dangerfield goes on Kramer. Layup no good, but the rebound is by Myers. She puts a shot up and gets fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
It's going to be the fourth on Stark. That's going to be big for the Lady Devils here. 4:41 to go in the game. Stark's got to block out over there, and then she don't pick up that fourth foul.
Myers' first free throw is up and good. So 4:41 left in the game. Humboldt has knotted it up here. It's 28 all. Second free throw is also good. Got the bounce off the back iron here. So Humboldt takes the lead here by 1, 29-28. Clevenger bringing the ball up here. Picks it up, gets it to Stark. Stark out on the right wing. She's looking to drive, kicks it over to Brandt. Over to Pemberton of the left wing. She's going to drive, kick it over to Clevenger. Clevenger's driving, spin move. She tries to put the shot up and gets fouled here. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
It's going to be on number 22. Wool's going to be her third.
Fouls starting to pile up a little bit on both teams here. Clevenger's free throws up and good. 4:17 left here in the game. We've knotted it up, 29 all.
Yeah, I'm not sure why we don't have Jenna LaRue on the floor. Give Stark a little break. Let her get her head under control. Jenna's only got 3 fouls. 4 minutes to go in the game.
Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Murrow. She's going to keep it and bring it up the floor here. Clevenger getting after her. They get it over to Wools. She's going to drive. Blocked by Kramer. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Humboldt here. Good help defense by Kramer coming over. Haviland to inbound here for the Cubs. She's going to kick it out to the baseline to Dangerfield. They're going to pass it around, top the key, back to the right wing, right baseline. Haviland, she drives, shots up, no good. Rebound fought for. Oh, looked like Kramer was going to have it, but they call a jump ball, so it's going to stay with the Humboldt Cubs here with 3:55 left in the game.
One official wants it on the sideline. The other one wants it on the baseline. It is the baseline. That is where the call was. I was really hoping the other guy was going to win that battle, but
yeah, it was tied up in the paint, so I don't know why they was going to do it over on the side. But here they look for a good job there by Kramer as Pemberton got beat by Dangerfield. Kramer stepped in, knocked it away.
Yeah, you got to be able to see your man and the ball there, and she was able to do that and tip that ball away.
Humboldt gets it over to the baseline. Three-pointer, no good. Should have been knocked out off of Myers, and it is Erie's ball. That was Murrow that fired the three. Didn't even draw iron. So Humboldt's picking up full court man here. We get it into Stark, and she's going to bring it up the floor here.
Help.
Finally, we get it to a guard here. Clevenger has it at the top of the key. She's going to drive, looking to go all the way. Pass it into Kramer. It's knocked away. Now we got a foul call. Is that on Stark?
Yes. That's why she needed to be on the.
Looks like that'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity now. Kristen Murrow will go to the line for Humboldt. Murrow's free throws up and good.
She's been perfect from the free throw line tonight.
Second one is also good. She'll stay perfect.
Didn't work.
3:32 left here in the game. We've got a timeout, full timeout called here by Coach Daniels. 3:31 left in the game. Humboldt pulls back in front here off the 2 free throws, 31-29. Kramer, been a good, hard-fought match. Looks like Humboldt's going to stay in that full court man-to-man, and a lot of times we struggle with that. So what do you think Coach Daniels talking about right now during this timeout?
Well, I'm sure she's telling them that we don't want our 4 and 5 bringing the ball up the floor in a press situation. Somebody needs to get open and go get the ball. Set a screen, do something. Don't stand around and wander through the backcourt. That's not how you get open. You got to do something, make a move to get somebody open. That's what once we get the ball inbounds, you got some opportunity to bring the ball up the floor and then run your offense.
And the girls need to realize Humboldt's playing a man-to-man full court press. It's not a zone, so we've got to set screens, get the ball into a handler, and then clear out. If you clear out, unless they're going to run a jump trap defense there, you're going to clear the defense out. So hopefully we'll see that. We're going to get it to Clevenger here, and now we get it to Kramer, back to Clevenger.
Then we did clear the floor and let her have it.
LaRue inside there, gets it back to Clevenger.
We just don't need to panic, run the offense now.
Brandt has it and gets it off to Clevenger. She's going to drive, spin, get it to Kramer. Nice cut. She loses control of it, but LaRue gets it back there. We're going to reset the offense here. About 3 minutes left here in the ball game. Clevenger looking to drive. Shots blocked there by Wools. She forced that one in there as it was not open. Wools going to settle in here and get it to Havlin. Humboldt's looking to kill a little time here. They're going to get it into Dangerfield. She's going to spin at the elbow. Shots up and good. 2:39 left here in the ball game. Humboldt pushes the lead to 4, 33-29.
It's going to be the 4th on Wools. Be the team's 6th.
So both teams are in the bonus now. Next foul, everybody's going to shoot free throws. LaRue looking, trying to get it in, gets it over here to Clevenger. Clevenger setting the offense here with under 2.5 left to play.
Go to the ball.
Murrow takes it away, and Brandt hammers her. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Brandt's going to make sure if she's coming down the floor, she's going to make you shoot from 15 foot instead of 2, that's for sure.
Yeah, big mistake on the offensive end there. She stood, waited for the ball to come to her. She needs to go meet that ball. Thankfully, Murrow missed the first free throw. Isabel Murrow is going to check in, but she's going to have to stay and check in for the shooter here. Her second free throw is also no good. Fought for. It's going to be out of bounds off of Myers. So 2:20 left here in the ball game. We escaped the increase in the lead there, Kramer, on free throws. So we've got the ball with 2:20 left. Clevenger down the sideline, goes coast to coast. No good. There's LaRue. Still no good. Dangerfield with the rebound, but Clevenger takes it away. She's going to fire a 3. Good! 2:03 left here. 33-32. Now we need some good defense here. Isabel Murrow, she's on the sideline. She's going to get fouled here by Erie. She'll go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1.
That's going to be Brandt's 4th.
Other than the 4th, it might be a good foul. I'm not sure if Isabella hasn't been to the line, has she?
Actually, she has. She's 3 of 4.
Maybe not a good foul then, if she makes that one also. Second free throws up and no good. Rebounded here by Kramer. So 1:52 left in the game. 2-point lead here for Humboldt, 34-32. Clevenger's going to bring it up, a little out of control. Gets it over to Pemberton, over to Brandt. Brandt's going to reset out way high. She's going to drive, pull up. Good! 1:35 left here. We've knotted it up at 34. Haviland off to Dangerfield. Dangerfield working on Kramer here. Gets it over to Myers. Over to Haviland. Good pass into Dangerfield. And she gets fouled on the attempt, and she'll go to the line to shoot two.
I'd say Maddie might have got her with a hip or something there. It's going to be her third foul.
Dangerfield's first free throw is good. Puts the Cubs up by one here with 1:21 left in the contest. Second free throw is also good, so we got a 30-second timeout here called by the Humboldt Cubs. 1:21 left in the game, 36-34, Cubs over the Lady Devils.
Well, right now, Coach has got to settle her girls down. 3 fouls on Maddie, 4 fouls on Riley, 3 fouls on Jenna, 2 fouls on Skylar. Those are the girls on the floor right now that have fouls on them, and a lot of fouls out there. They're shooting free throws when we foul them. So we got to slow our offense down. Don't force the issue when it's not there. We got to make something happen. We can't keep fouling because with 1:21 to go here in the game, you got to be looking for extended play potential, and you got to have all those girls on the floor if we go into that. So we got to play good defense. This is where that long time on defense is going to start to show in getting wore out with Kramer and Clevenger, who have not come off the floor all night. And I believe Brent maybe hasn't subbed out yet.
Clevenger hasn't. She's bringing it up the floor here. Humboldt coming way out on man. I'm surprised they're extending it out way out past the three-point line here. Pemberton looking, gets it to Clevenger. Clevenger surveying the floor. They're going to spread the floor for Clevenger. She's going to drive, lose control of it. Oh, dang it,
Cindy.
We got a timeout on the floor. The Devils will waste their last time out here with a minute left in the game, 36-34. It's going to be a full timeout, but it's the Devils' last timeout.
That's a big one right there. I really don't know. I don't even know how they gave us the timeout because the ball was on the floor when she was calling the timeout. And that's 2 times in a row that we've called timeouts. When that one she scored. The last one, the ball was in her hands, wide open under the basket. So hopefully we can set something up here, come out of this timeout and get 2 points, tie this ball game, come down, play good defense, and get a chance to come back and win this game at the end.
You bet. I'm sure she's probably drawing something up, hopefully for an inside pick here. They're staying in that man. I'm not sure Humboldt's played anything, but, man, they might have went to a zone a time or two, but done a pretty good job running the man defense tonight. The Devils going to come out in a box formation, 2 post up high, 2 guards down low.
Going to come in. Riley's going to screen up for Maddie. She's going to step right in the middle of the lane, lob pass right to her. Or not.
They're going to kick it out to Brandt. Brandt shoots a 3 and is blocked, and here comes Murrow for the layup at the other end.
And I can guarantee you that is not the shot you wanted on an inbounds pass. It was a 3-point shot by a subpar 3-point shooter.
Got a foul called here, which is it looks like I'm thinking it's going to be on Wools. That'll be it for her.
That last possession turns up critical for the Lady Devils as the lead goes from 2 to 4 here with 45.1 seconds. Clevenger needs to connect on both of these.
They didn't call it on Wools, did they? Free throw, no good. LaRue with the rebound gets it to Clevenger.
They put that on Haviland, which is her 4th. LaRue's going to get fouled there, and she'll go to the line for an opportunity.
We need to make free throws down the stretch here, Kramer.
Yeah, absolutely. Big miss there. We got to capitalize on it this time.
Nothing but net there for LaRue.
And that gets the senior Jenna LaRue in the scorebook with her first point of the night. And we'd love to see her chip in a few more here in the next 43 seconds.
Second free throw, also nothing but net. Cuts the lead down here to 2 with 43 seconds left. And Clevenger steps in and fouls Wolves here, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 as the Humboldt Cubs are in a double bonus the rest of the way.
Well, at this point, Ryan, that's the only option we have is we got to get the clock stopped down by one possession here, and hopefully she can miss at least one of them.
And she does miss the first, so at least it's going to be no more than a one possession play here. Second free throw's on its way. No good. Brandt gets a rebound. So under 40 seconds left here in the game. We're down by 2. Brandt bringing the ball up. She's going to drive, lose control of it.
What are you doing?
We're going to have a jump ball. The good news is the Devils have possession. It'll be our ball on the baseline. 30 seconds left here in the contest, down by 2.
Yeah, we need to be aware of the time, and not try to force the ball inside.
Looking to try to get it into Kramer. They throw the ball, and it's stolen by Humboldt. We got to burn another foul over there on the sideline.
And that's going to be Riley's 5th. She will foul out of the game tonight with 2 points.
Looks like it. Wolves going back to the line for Humboldt. So the big missed foul called on Haviland earlier here in the fourth quarter should have been Wolves' 5th. They gave it to Haviland, so she stays in, and she's going to go to the line here to shoot 2 more. First one's up and good, pushes the lead to 3 here. So this is a big free throw with 27 seconds left here in the game. Right now it's a 1-possession game. This one here trying to make it a 2-possession, and it is no good. Rebound by Clevenger. 25 seconds left here. Clevenger pushing up the floor, got away with a carry there. Pemberton on over to LaRue. Under 15 here, Clevenger.
Ball.
She's going to shoot a 3. No good. Rebound fought for. No foul called there. 8. I don't know how they didn't call a foul there as Kramer got it and pushed it back up. They're going to say it's knocked out by Humboldt. Now we only got 8.7 seconds left. We about probably need to set up for a 3 here. We get it out to McGowan.
Shoot it.
McGowan's going to drive. We need 3. She scores, but that's going to – I'm not sure why they threw it in there. They could have held the ball, but we're down by 1. 1.9 seconds left. Fourth quarter here. Haviland is going to walk down and shoot 2.
There's another tough call, tough decision. That last timeout that we wasted that took 2 points off the board for us and burn our last timeout's critical now.
Free throw is missed, but there's only 1.9 seconds, so we're going to have a rebound and a Hail Mary here to try to win the contest. The free throw's good, which is going to help. Okay. Pemberton, 3/4 going to be short, and that's going to be the ball game. We're going to step aside here. Lady Red Devils fall to the Humboldt Cubs tonight, unfortunately, by 2 points again. So we're going to step aside here for 30 seconds. We'll come back with the post game. Please, everybody, stay tuned as we do have some information regarding the rest of the live feed for the rest of the sub-state. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here live at Erie High School, where Lady Red Devils fall here tonight to the Humboldt Cubs by 2, finishing the season for the Lady Red Devils. Kramer, do you got any stats here for the finish of the game?
Oh, yeah, I should have been adding them up, but I was drowning my sorrows in my thought process there, Ryan, so apologize.
That's all right. While Kramer's adding up the stats here, we want to congratulate the Lady Red Devils for a pretty good season. They started off the season real hot, fell into a little bit of a funk there, but still finished the season above 500. So victory there. Lost out on a hard match fought tonight, against the Humboldt Cubs. We knew it was going to be a tough matchup coming in, as the Humboldt Lady Cubs and the Devils here have played 3 games this season. All 3 games final by 2 points.
I think almost the identical score. It was right in that 37-40 by both teams.
Right.
So, I mean, just hard-fought basketball games. 2 teams there that match up real close together, and Humboldt's going to come out and pull the edge in the series with the win tonight when it really mattered. And I'll go down through the scoring tonight for you here. Haley McGowan's going to finish with that basket at the end for 2 points. Pemberton with 2 points. LaRue with 2 points. Stark with 4. Brant with 2. Clevenger with 12. And leading all scorers in the contest is going to be Kramer with 14. Ryan, we got down by 10 points. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Had to get something going. Lady Devils, they were bleeding from the artery there. Had to get something stopped, and got a good offensive possession, a look inside. 3 trips down the floor, 3 baskets by Kramer there in the third quarter. Unfortunately, that would be the last time she would score in the game with 2 minutes with right around a minute to go in the third quarter. She had 0 fourth quarter points and only those 6 points in the second half. That was big as she come out early and got a lot of looks, missed a couple easy baskets, then come on and scored a lot of points there to keep that game close. Clevenger come on in the second half, hit a big 3 there on an inbounds pass to get the game back to close. Needed a 3 at the end of the game, got the ball into Haley McGowan, who's, I'm going to take the gamble and let her shoot that shot if that's where it comes to, but she didn't pull up and shoot it. She goes in and drives and makes a bucket there, and not enough time on the clock to do anything with it. Actually took the lead there with 6:10 to go in the fourth quarter, 28-26. Then just struggled to keep it, and Humboldt had a little bit more answers. A timeout that took 2 points off the board for us and cost us our last timeout. I'm sure that's gonna haunt Coach Daniels, that decision there, because we could have used that timeout later in the game. As we got tied up inside there, we could have definitely used the 2 points later in the game. But give these girls credit. They come out this year, didn't know what they were going to have. COVID has been what it is. We did not miss a single contest because of COVID-19 this year, and that's just props to the girls knowing what they're doing, keeping themselves separated from the other kids in class when possible, not going out and doing something stupid on the weekends and getting yourself exposed. And just congratulations to the girls to come out and get to play the whole season. Ryan, this is a pretty bittersweet night for me, as I have a senior daughter playing her last ball game, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm a little lost for words here. Is you hate a season to ever come to an end. Like to see the girls be able to continue on, but feel for all the senior girls, as got a son that's also a senior, so I know these girls, whenever we was traveling playing them rec games, either your team or my team would play first, and tried to stay and watch the other team as they played either earlier or later, so got to watch these girls play since about the third grade. It is bittersweet. It's probably a lot harder for you right now, and I hope I don't have to go through what you're going through. Hopefully we, the boys can keep rolling, but, it's going to come sooner or later. Hopefully the boys can continue rolling, but feel bad for the girls as season ends tonight, and probably for a lot of them, their basketball careers probably ended tonight also.
Yeah, well, Ryan, one thing about it's the one thing I love about sports. At the end of the season, there's only one winner. Everybody else is going to go home and lose their last ball game of the season, and it shows a lot of character and a lot of things. Because we're not just going to give you a ribbon for going out there and playing ball. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to lose. Tonight, unfortunately, we come up on the short end of that deal. But I'm still proud of the girls and what they've been able to accomplish. I'm just, terribly excited for how we've come along. But here we are. We hope, last year at this time, we never dreamed any of this was going to be an issue, and in 10 days we didn't have sports, period. Right. So we're just thankful to be having a couple seniors. We've been thankful to get to play this season. We've learned a lot about the COVID-19 pandemic, and as we go on into spring sports for these ladies, at least this year we know they're going to get to play them in some fashion. But Ryan, let's move away from this and talk about the boys contest Thursday night a little bit. And you alluded to some big news. We told you last night that we were putting in to Keisha to be able to live stream games in Humboldt. Keisha approved that request today, and so we will be able to live stream games in Humboldt, and those are the games that are going to come with that $200 fee that we talked about. So all the phone calls that I received today, if people wanting to contribute that I told you to hold off, we would let you know after we were approved. We are approved. Now, the thing is, we don't know how many games we're going to get. We don't know if we're going to get to 2 sub-state games only. We're going to have to resubmit for state because we're going to a different venue. So if the boys are able to win Thursday night and then again on Saturday, we'll have to resubmit that paperwork for the state tournament. But right now we know we're going to get to bring you Thursday's game and if they qualify, Saturday's game.
Yeah, that's great news, Mr. Kramer. I know that you've took a lot of time there filling some paperwork out. I want to throw out a big thank you to
Eddie Hibbs, Erie Record.
Bet Erie Record there. He fought for us, and matter of fact, he's the one going to supply us the media action to get in to do those contests. So a big thanks out there to Eddie for allowing us to do this and being able to bring everybody that watches these live contests there Thursday night. Thursday night, the Erie boys will be in action at Humboldt, Kansas. We will be playing the Colgan Panthers, who knocked off Humboldt last night there. So should be a good game. Colgan's one of those well coached teams. Coach Cheon's going to have them lined up. Do what they need to do. But, Coach Pfeiffer's going to be the same way. I guarantee he started game planning last night for Colgan. So the good news is it's an 8 o'clock start for the Red Devils Thursday night. We're going to try to come out live somewhere between that 7:30, 7:45 mark. There will be a game before us, so that will also determine how quick we're able to get into the building. So great news. Everybody that's contacted us on wanting to donate, try to help bring those games to you. I've already got a couple people lined up that send in checks. We appreciate that. We're going to set up a deal to try to send out some sponsorship throughout the game to get you guys recognized. Really thank the community and actually people not even living in the community but wants to watch the games. Huge thank you for contributing to the funds to let us bring them to you.
Yeah, the support's been overwhelming, and I had some phone calls today, some messages, some Facebook messages, and I'm just in awe of the support from our viewing audience out there that they would want to listen to you and I any more than they have to. But they're probably all putting their TV on mute. But we're really gonna appreciate that. Kind of the way, I don't know how best to do because we don't know how many games we're gonna play. So if you want to make a donation and you want to send that check to myself or Ryan, what we're going to do when this is all over, we're going to put together a money order that goes to Keisha in the name of the Erie Record because they are our media host, and we're going to send that money in. If you make that donation, we're going to put your name on that game as that sponsor. And hopefully we get enough money donated to cover all the games. And, if we end up with a little extra money, we're just going to put that into fund towards next year to continue this live stream because, Ryan, I've had a lot of people these last few days stop me, call me, whatever, and said they're really enjoying it. They really want us to continue to do this. Next year, even if COVID allows everybody in the gym, especially those away games, those far travel games, a lot of people have really enjoyed watching Red Devil basketball, and that's exciting to me. Some of the people that have called me have really. I never knew they were watching the ball games. So I'm just excited to have all those fans out there, and we do want to continue this into next season as much as possible.
You bet. I guarantee money will be spent wisely. Where there's, I'm going to throw a big thank you out there to Chad Boaz. He's the one that kind of got this live stream going. Spent many hours trying to get everything connected and done right, and he's done a great job. All we have to do is sit here and call the ball game. And the person behind the scenes, Mr. Boaz, does most of the filming, and if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be able to bring this to you as well. But he's already looked into better equipment to try to enhance for the viewing audience. We've been putting a little money set aside, so hopefully we'll have enough funds next year. We'll be able to bring you a big, bad, good-looking screen all the time. So, but until then, I know, Mr. Kramer, you need to get down on the floor, have a little visitation there with your senior daughter and the rest of the girls that you coach. So I thank you for sitting in here and calling the games with me. And good news is we will see everybody Thursday night. Game at Humboldt. If you can get a ticket, please come and sit in the stands and cheer for the boys. If you cannot get that ticket, join us as we will bring you live coverage from Humboldt, Kansas, where the Colgan Panthers will be taking on your Erie Red Devils.
Yeah, Ryan, thank you. And that's going to be a little less stressful for me to watch the rest of the season. I'll actually use my chair instead of having to stand. So you'll probably be the one that's under a little more stress, but we're excited to be able to bring you the rest of them, and it's been fun, man. I really appreciate it.
You bet. And until then, I guess we're going to sign off so we can let Mr. Kramer get down on the floor, visit with his daughter and the rest of the teammates there, and we'll pick up the equipment and get ready, and we'll see you live in Humboldt, Kansas, Thursday night. Game time scheduled for 8 o'clock. We'll try to be here about 7:30, quarter till 8.